everyone, hope you're well. Well, it's tutorial time again, and today we're going to have a look at how to play the solo to Louder Than Words by the great David Gilmour, stemming from Pink Floyd's 2014 Endless River album. It's certainly not the most high-profile David Gilmour solo, but she is a damn good one with just loads of that lovely Gilmour phrasing throughout, so it's well worth learning if you're a fan of the man's playing. And, you know, who the heck isn't? So let's get started with this. We are in standard tuning with this one, and as far as theory goes, I'm not going to dig too deep into theory. He's following the chords that he's soloing over. Starts in D major, moves to A minor. At one point in the solo, he moves to B. He's just following along with the chords. So it starts in D major, right in this little box right here at the 7th fret, the relative minor box of B minor. You know, right there, the B minor pentatonic, but it is over D major. So it starts like this. So we're sliding into 7 of the D string, going down to 7 of the G, on to 9 of the G, and then right into a full step bend. You know, with lots of nice even vibrato. I'm not going to put vibrato on every single bend within this tutorial because it's really difficult to do effective vibrato when you're slowing things down and playing them at different speeds and whatnot. So just know that any one of the, you know, vibrato is a huge part of David Gilmour's playing, especially with his bends. So just know that any of these bends that I'm showing you will have nice even vibrato on them, right? So, sliding into 7, grabbing the 7 of the G, on to 9, right into a full step bend with vibrato. Then we're going to go back off to 7, right back into another bend at 9. Now, the second time we bend this 9, after you let it sit for a few measures, you're going to do that. You're going to, while you already have it bent a full step, you're going to raise it another half step, release it back to the natural note, and then back up a full step. Kind of like that. And then you're going to pull that 9 off to 7, and then back it up to 5. And at this point, we're switching into A. And then we're going to move into that, sliding into 7 of the D, down to 5 of the G. Quick little bend release of the 7 off to 5. Back onto 7. Back up to the D string, pull off 7 to 5. Hammer back onto 7. And then slide out of that. So up to that point. Now, we're back in D. We're going to go basically repeat the thing, the exact same thing we did at the beginning with a slight variation. Instead of just sliding into 7, we're going to slide into a double stop. So you're going to grab the G string as well, the 2 middle strings. So you're sliding into a double stop at 7. And then you're grabbing a single note at 7 of the G string, right back into another bend at 9. Off to 7, right back into another bend at 9. And at this point, this time, when you, second time you bend that 9, you're going to reach down here with your pinky. You're going to grab the 10th fret of the B string twice, right back into another bend at 9. Right? And then we're into this. So we're sliding into 10 of the B, going down to 10 of the high E. And then you're going to drop onto the 12 of the high E, hit it twice. Going to let the second note sit for just a second, then you're going to raise it a full step, release it off to 10, back onto 12. And then we're going to move up here to the 17s. A little rake. We're going to hold the 17th fret of the B in the high E. And then you're going to rake down basically the bottom 4 strings. And then drop onto 19. Full step bend. Release it off to 17. And then slide out of that. And that's about halfway through the solo. So let's get ourselves up to that point. Good, we're about halfway through here. And at this point it switches into B, and then we move into this. So we're grabbing the 7 of the B onto 10, kind of staccato. And then you're going to pick that 10 again and give it a full step bend and let it sit up there. With some nice vibrato, right? Now, while you have that bent, you're going to pick it 3 more times, pause, and then 2 more times. And then after you pick it 2 more times, you're going to release the bend, pull it off, back to the natural note at 10, pull it off to 9, back onto 10. Into this. Sliding into 7, 5, or sorry, sliding into 9, back to 7, slide it back to 5, drop back onto the 7, slide into the 6 of the G string, 5, 7 of the B, and then back to the 6 of the G. So that whole little phrase. You're going to slide out of that, and then you're going to quickly jump up here to the 13th fret of the G string and play this. So we're grabbing the 13, quickly sliding it back to 11, very quick. Off to 9, and then 11 off to 9, back onto 11 of the D. So from here, now we're going to jump back down here to the 12th fret of the B string for full step bend. Release it, back to the natural note. Then we're going to move up to 14, do this. So we're grabbing the 14, giving it a full step bend. We're going to pick it first, let it sit for a sec, then go up a full step, up another half step, back down another half step, before going back to the natural note. This is very Gilmourish and very tricky to do. So you're only picking the first note, going up a full step, raising it another half step, back down a half step, and then back to the natural note. So those are the notes we're trying to hit here. And then off to 12. And then we're going to jump up to the 11 of the, the 11 of the G, right into a full step bend. Release it, bend it again, off to 9, back onto 11. Slide it into 15, grab the 14 of the B, slide that into 19, and then slide it back to 17. And that's the end of the solo. So from this little section here, right? One more time. You finish on the 17 there of the B string, and that's the end of the solo. So let's run through the whole thing and then we'll be done. And there you have it. That is how you play Louder Than Words, the solo by David Gilmour from The Endless River. I certainly hope you found that helpful and accurate. I think it's pretty close. And if you did enjoy this video, and if it did help you out, please hit that like button. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be awfully nice. Hit that notification bell, wherever that is. I don't know where it is, but you know, hit it so you know when I upload something new. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you. And take care of yourselves, those around you, and we will see you next time. Cheers.